Hello and welcome back to Intentional Nourishment and Wellness. As you can see today, I have you in my kitchen with me. We're going to do a little cozy autumn baking session together. We'll be making these vegan with a gluten-free option banana chocolate chip muffins. They are refined sugar-free, and they make a great healthy snack option to have on hand during busy weeks or just to enjoy on a slow weekend. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the recipe.
So first thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next up, let's gather all our ingredients. Now the exact measurements for each ingredient is going to be in the full recipe, which is in the description box down below, so you can refer back to it there when you're ready to make these. So once you have all your ingredients ready to go, the first step is to go ahead and mash your 3 bananas in a small bowl together. I usually like to do them 1 or 1.5 at a time. That way it's just a little bit easier to get them the right texture and consistency with not a lot of lumps. You want it to be as smooth as possible. And then we're going to go ahead and add in the rest of the wet ingredients here. Something we're using in this recipe that I'm about to show you here are flaxseed eggs, which are basically just ground flax seeds mixed with water, and they make a great egg replacement in vegan or plant-based baking recipes. Once you have all your wet ingredients in a small bowl, you're going to go ahead and whisk to combine them until it is a relatively smooth, lump-free texture. And now in our large bowl, we're going to go ahead and repeat the same process just with the dry ingredients. So adding all your dry ingredients to this larger bowl and then combining. Next up, we're going to go ahead and pour our wet ingredients into our dry ones. So everything from that small bowl is going to go into the large bowl, and we are going to go ahead and slowly fold the wet ingredients into the dry ones. Arguably one of the best parts about this recipe are the chocolate chips. So of course in this next step we're going to go ahead and fold in our chocolate chips. Now comes the time to transfer our mixture into our baking tray. Here I am using a muffin tray that makes about 12 small muffins, and it is a non-stick pan and tray, so you don't see me using any oil or any sort of vegan butter, but that is absolutely an option if you are looking to do that, especially if you know that your baking tray usually tends to keep things stuck to the bottom. A little bit of oil or a little bit of vegan butter can make a nice difference in helping you get those muffins out and ready to go once they are out of the tray. And I'm not using one here, but normally when I'm making muffins, I typically like to use an ice cream scoop actually to scoop out the mixture and pour it into the baking tray. It just makes it a lot easier and makes it a lot smoother when I'm measuring how much to put in each. As you can see, it's a bit of a struggle here, adding a little bit more to the ones that are smaller and trying to make them look as even as possible. the time that you are done making your mixture, hopefully your oven is preheated at 350, and now we're just going to set a timer for about 20 minutes to start, and then we'll check them after 20 minutes. And then once the muffins are fully cooked through, you can go ahead and carefully remove them from your oven. And then I typically like to leave them in the muffin tin for at least 10 minutes just to let them start cooling down a little bit before I transfer them to a plate or a cooling rack to finish cooling.
Alright, so that is it in order to make these muffins, but if you're looking for more easy and healthy recipes, be sure to follow along on here, and I'll also be leaving all my social media in the description links down below. You can find many more fun, vegan, easy, and healthy recipes on there, as well as tips for healthier and happier living. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.